Hello students, in previous part we have discussed about lactation or placentation. One thing which we have already forgotten, the function of placenta provide passive immunity to the fetus, and that passive immunity is IgG. One more point of function of placenta. Function of placenta. Placenta provide passive immunity to the fetus, and that passive immunity is IgG, immunoglobulin G. There are 5 types of immunity: IgA, IgD, IgE, IgG and IgM. This immunoglobulin immunity is provided by the placenta to the fetus so that fetus can be protected from the disease caused germs. And in this part we will discuss on the next process of post-fertilization event, that is parturition. Parturition is actually the delivery process. Expulsion of fully formed fetus after completion the gestation period, that is called delivery or parturition. Expulsion of fully formed fetus after completion gestation period, that is called parturition, or as well as we can say that delivery. The gestation period in human being is 9 months. Gestation period in human being is 9 months or 38 weeks, as well as we can count it in 266 days. How this parturition process can take place? Parturition process, it means as the gestation time period completion, the baby is ready to deliver, and that process is known as parturition. During parturition there are 3 stages occur. There are 3 stages occurred during parturition, and those 3 stages are dilation, expulsion, and after birth. Actually, the parturition process is under control by the neuroendocrine mechanism. We can also write that this process is under control neuroendocrine mechanism. It means it is under control by neural system as well as endocrine gland system. So we can say that neuroendocrine mechanism. How these processes can be taken place? First of all, as the gestation period completion, in the female, first of all, dilation phase can be occurred. In this dilation phase, some chemical substances are secreted, and those chemical substances which help in parturition, those are called reflex ejection, or we can say that fetus reflex ejection. So there are some factors. The factors which affect the reflex ejection. What is reflex ejection? A reflex ejection means expulsion of fully developed embryo with the placenta. That is called reflex ejection. It means expulsion of fully formed embryo plus placenta. This is also called fetus reflex ejection. This process occurred by these three phases. First of all, the chemical substance which is secreted by the mother placenta, and that chemical substance pass out through uterus to cervix, so that the pathway of cervix becomes dilated or smooth. Dilation, the hormone, which one? Relaxin, secreted just before the parturition process, secreted from mother's placenta, which dilated the cervix, and the head comes closer to the cervix. The normal baby delivery, in which the first head comes out through the vaginal part after the whole body. So, as the relaxin hormone is secreted through the mother placenta, cervix dilated. It means the pathway of cervix becomes very smooth, and normal delivery, the head comes closer to the cervix. This is called dilation. And then expulsion. Expulsion is under control by another hormone that is called oxytocin. This is under control by oxytocin hormone. Due to the secretion of oxytocin hormone, there is a strong contraction can be take place in the uterine wall. Strong contraction increases in uterine wall or uterine wall. This strong contraction increasing in uterine wall time to time, this is called labor pain. Labor pain. It means before delivery there are some pains are arises. These pains are arising due to the continuously increasing in contraction of the uterine wall, so that the baby can move from the uterus to the lower side. This strong contraction increases may cause increasing in uterine wall, that is called labor pain. The head comes out, it means the expulsion of the baby, and that is called parturition. Then the baby delivered from mother body. From mother body. Just this one. Amniotic cavity is also ruptured. At this time, amnion cavity is also ruptured. It means the amniotic fluid is also passed out with the baby. Amnion cavity is also ruptured. These are the phases. After the delivery, the placenta, or we can say chorionic villi, is cut. Chorionic villi is cut. As the chorionic villi cut, the baby start to breathing in the environment condition, so that lungs expand. As the lungs expand, there may be pain occurred in the chest. Blood circulation and lungs expand. So due to this pain, the baby after delivery firstly cried. Cori यानी cry, or we can say that umbilical cord. Umbilical cord is cut. As this umbilical cord cut, there is a disconnection between the mother and fetus. So the fetus start to breathing process from the environmental. So the lungs expand. Cut, lungs expand, and circulation of blood. Due to these processes, there may be pain arises in the baby, so the baby cries. The baby cries. Next one. If there is no dilation process can be take place, and there is no oxytocin hormone is released, and gestation period is fully completed, so how the baby can be delivered? In this condition, if there is no relaxing hormone and no oxytocin hormone is released, in these cases we can cut the stomach area and expand the baby with the surgical operation, and that type of baby is called cesarean baby. If there is no secretion of relaxing, if there is no secretion of relaxing, there is no dilation of cervix or oxytocin hormone. Relaxing help in the dilation of the cervix, and oxytocin help in contraction of the uterine wall. If this process cannot be take place, if these hormones are not secreted, in these conditions, with the help of surgical operation, the baby is taken out or delivered. This type of baby, which is take birth from the surgical operation, this type of baby is called cesarean baby. This is the second phase. And third phase after birth, as the umbilical cord cut, the rest part of placenta after birth comes out through the body. This is called after birth. After the parturition, the placenta and other part means inner wall of endometrium, placenta and endometrium comes out through the vaginal pathway. This is called afterbirth. So there are three stages are occurred. First of all, dilation. It means this is the symptoms of the delivery. Dilation. It means secretion of some chemical substance so that the pathway of cervix becomes dilated or smooth. Then after expulsion, baby is delivered, and after the delivery or parturition, the rest part which remains inside the body of the mother, just like as placenta and endometrium, this also comes out. These are the three conditions, and this parturition process is completed. After this condition, the last phase of post-fertilization is lactation. Lactation. Actually, lactation is the formation and secretion of milk with ejection. What is lactation? It is the formation, secretion and ejection of milk. Ejection of milk. That is called lactation. After the delivery, the mother secretes milk through the mammary glands. Formation of milk, secretion, and after that, ejection of milk. That is called lactation. We can categorize lactation in two conditions. One is formation and secretion, and other one is ejection. Formation and secretion. Or we can say that formation of milk, and second one is ejection of milk. Ejection of milk. How this condition can be take place? As we know that in mothers, due to the delivery time period, progesterone hormones is maximum, but after delivery, the level of progesterone and estrogen becomes low. This low level of estrogen and progesterone stimulate the pituitary gland. This pituitary gland with the placenta secretes an hormone that is called PRL, prolactin hormone. That prolactin hormone is responsible for production of milk in the mammary glands alveoli. These conditions first we will take the formation of milk. As the level of estrogen and progesterone low in female body, this low level of progesterone hormone, estrogen hormones stimulate the pituitary. This low level hormones stimulate the pituitary gland. To secrete another hormone that is called PRL. PRL stands for prolactin hormone. And due to the effluence of this hormone, the milk is produced. Milk produced in the mammary glands. Alveoli. This is the production of milk can take place with the help of the effluence of PRL hormone. How PRL hormone is secreted after delivery? The progesterone and estrogen level becomes in female body low. This low level of hormone stimulates the pituitary gland. Then pituitary gland with the placenta release PRL hormone. This PRL hormone is responsible for production of milk, and that milk is produced in the mammary glands alveoli. This is the production of milk. After ejection of milk, after the delivery, the milk which is stored in the alveoli comes out through the nipples as the baby sucks the nipple. The next one is ejection of milk. Ejection of milk. Another hormone in this formation of milk, PRL hormone is responsible. Ejection of milk, the hormone oxytocin is responsible. Due to the effluence of oxytocin hormone, milk is ejaculated through the nipples as the baby sucks the nipple. the milk ejaculate or rejection of milk can take place. In a normal female, in one day, nearly 1 to 2 liter milk can be ejaculated. A normal female secrete nearly 1 to 2 liter of milk. And one more thing, the milk contains many minerals, organic and inorganic substances. A mother milk consists many organic, inorganic and minerals. A mother milk contains minerals like as sodium, potassium, calcium, etc. Organic or inorganic substances such as water, milk protein is called casein. Fat is present in milk in fat droplet. Sugar, or we can say carbohydrate. In milk, sugar or carbohydrate is present in form of lactose. There is deficiency of iron in milk, but a small quantity of calcium is present in the mother milk. These are the components of mother's milk. Just after the delivery, a few days later, it means 3 to 6 days. Earlier days after the delivery, some milk contains without fat. The fat which is released by the mothers after delivery earlier days, that doesn't contain fat and that is pale yellow in color. This type of milk is called colostrum. And what is colostrum? The milk which does not contain fat. It is pale yellow in color. This type of milk is provide immunity to the baby, and that is also passive immunity. This milk provides passive immunity, and which one we have already discussed. There are 5 types of immunity: IgA, IgB, IgE, IgG and IgM. Placenta provide IgG, but colostrum, the milk which is without fat, that milk is provide passivity IgA, immunoglobulin A. So what is colostrum? Colostrum is the milk which is secreted earlier days after the delivery. This milk doesn't contain any fat, any fat. Without fat milk is called colostrum, which is pale yellow in color. This type of milk provide passive immunity IgA to the fetus or to the baby. Clear? And now this chapter has been completed.